What's up, NASCAR racing fans? This is Ryan with NASCAR Authentic using it back with another video. So today I will be going over a few diecast and items that I got from a good friend of mine on Instagram and YouTube. His name is Tyler, aka NASCAR News and Diecast, on once again Instagram and YouTube. Go ahead and give him a follow. I'll try to put a description to both those channels down below, and also in the video if I can. But yeah, so we'll go over a few things. First thing off will be a 124 scale diecast. This is an elite and autographed diecast. Very awesome. This is Clint Bowyer's 2008 nationwide champion. So very, very nice here. Of course, there's a roof antenna over here sitting on the side, but for the meaning of the video, I did not put it on because it's just going to fall off. So I did get one 124 scale diecast. Very, very nice. That is an elite. So my first elite, actually, I might add. And then a few other miscellaneous 164s as well. This is Jeff Gordon's, I believe, what is it, 2007 maybe? Or such, I can't remember. It's been a while since one of these diecasts is made or raced. But yeah, so this is Jeff Gordon's Performance Alliance diecast as well. Very, very nice looking with the colors and all that. And then Casey Mears, number 25, National Guard GMAC diecast as well. I can't remember the year on this one as well. I do not think there is a listing on here for the year. As far as I can tell, there is not. I could probably search one, but I'm not going to spend time doing it. But yes, so very, very nice. Thank you, Tyler, for that as well. And Dale Earnhardt Jr., I believe this is 2008 Amp Energy / National Guard number 88 diecast. So very awesome for him to include that as well as a few hero cards. As well, I do have Ryan Newman's autograph here that he got signed in Daytona a couple weeks or months back. Very, very nice. I do really like that diecast, that the Cabela's Bass Pro Shops scheme right there. I do plan on pre-ordering a diecast there, and I hope I get in before too long. That is just a really, really great scheme. Of course, Bass Pro Shops and Cabela's is my favorite place to go. And also a Ricky Stenhouse Jr. Fastenal Ford autographed hero card as well. So thank you, Tyler, for those. And we'll go ahead and take a look at the diecast real quick. And this is one of 222 made. Of course, like I said, autographed elite. So, yeah, it's been a while since they've ran these cars in the Xfinity Series, and it's also been a while since we've had quality like this in diecast. Of course, you can go back and see the other nationwide car that I have in the back. That is William Byron's Indianapolis win. A totally different diecast quality-wise, which, of course, this is quite a bit more expensive, and that is quite a bit more cheaper. But either way, it is kind of interesting, you know, how diecasts have really gone down quality-wise, unfortunately, to where you don't have the option to buy a higher quality. I know that Chase Elliott's 2016 or 2017 Daytona win was made in both the standard and elite diecast, but either way, now you just generally have just the, I can't even remember what series that is. There's so many series for a diecast nowadays, especially in the 124 scale between the trucks and the Xfinity and the Cup Series, and you have the Elite and the Platinum and stuff like that. I can't keep track of it. But yeah, back onto the diecast. This is a very nice diecast. And of course, Clint Bowyer won the championship down in 2008 against Carl Edwards. It came down to Homestead, Miami. And of course, Carl Edwards, I believe, had a 20-point deficit to Clint Bowyer, and it was down to the end of the race. I believe Carl Edwards was leading with like 8 laps to go. I think it was Kyle Busch back behind him, maybe. Kyle Busch, and then Clint Bowyer was back in the back in 5th. So, not too far back, but he was still back in 5th. But, yeah, so it ran out the 8 laps. I believe Carl Edwards did get the win, and Clint Bowyer finished 5th, taking home the championship. And Carl Edwards taking home the trophy, although a second place championship placing for him. So yeah, we see Clint Bowyer's autograph here on the front. So very nice. That is my first Clint Bowyer autograph. Very nice there as well. And we'll go down to the side. You see all the contingency sponsors, something you don't see today anymore. Hopefully NASCAR can get those contingency sponsors back. Of course, just something's happened with NASCAR. It's like between the chase and, you know, the sponsors have just not been there in recent years. Of course, Lowe's leaving Jimmy Johnson in 2018, at the end of 2018, Homestead being Lowe's last race with Jimmy Johnson. So, yeah, I think it's going to be a pretty interesting 2019 with Jimmy Johnson, see what his primary sponsor becomes, whether it's going to be Cobalt or such. But, yeah, so, I mean, sponsors have not been there, just like Danica Patrick's sponsor wasn't there. And then Bubba Wallace back in the Xfinity Series, he lost, you know, sponsorship, and then, you know, the shop closed down and such like that. But yeah, hopefully NASCAR can kind of get it together, listen to the fans a bit more, I would say, and maybe get some sponsors back. So, of course, BBT, BB&T up here on the front. Of course, Chevrolet Monte Carlo. Fun fact, out of all of the diecast that they have in 124 scale, all of them are Chevrolet. I have yet to get a Toyota or Ford. For whatever reason, mainly because I've been a Jeff Gordon, Chase Elliott fan, William Byron fan, stuff like that, Jimmy Johnson fan. I've not gotten any other brand. So out of all 20-something diecasts that I have in 124 scale, they're all Chevrolet. So interesting enough. But yeah, of course, once again, Chevrolet Monte Carlo SS, the BB&T. These diecasts actually pretty raced well, or these moldings. This generation of cars actually raced pretty well. I do kind of miss them just a bit, but yes, you can kind of see in there the tachometer in there as well. In the window net, I don't believe this window net comes down. I know the Elites, I guess, in recent years did come down. I was never able to actually get it down. I wasn't going to force it or anything like that, so I'm just going to leave it there. But I know that Elites in past years, the window net has been able to come down, but I'm not sure if that was a thing in 2008. So we'll go ahead and take a look under the hood. Of course, there's a few things missing, which is fine if I can get it open. There is a hood tether missing. I think it's right somewhere in here or in the trunk or such. But yeah, anyways, great engine detail in here. Such a different character than what we get nowadays. I mean, the engine detail nowadays is just not even there. Not even for the Elites, it's not even there. So, and once again, with the down in value, you get, down in quality and, such like that. But either way, it is kind of a bummer that you don't have the option to get diecast like this anymore. But yeah, so up under the hood, there is nothing, no kind of sponsorship there. But yeah, either way, very, very nice, great looking engine detail and such. Of course, going down the side, you see number 2, BB&T. A couple other various sponsors here on the right beside the window net. The pillar there. I can't read what the top one is. Jack Daniels and a couple others. Champion, and I can't read the other ones. It's a couple quite small. Pennzoil, Shell, and Locomo. I'm not even going to try. BBT.com, banking, capital markets, wealth, and management. Of course, you see here on the back, the brackets here for the spoiler. Once again, high quality in those. Very, very nice. You can tell those are individually put in there. And then on the back, you see the hood tether, or the trunk tethers as well, as I bump the camera. And the deck lid as well in there. There's the other bracket for the hood, the support in the hood that's in the back there. But yeah, so very, very nice. Of course, you see here on the back as well, Nationwide 2008 champion for the Nationwide Series. So very nice, DIN number 89. And go ahead and look on the underside as well. Of course, the quality there as well. Once again, DIN number 89 for the RCC Elites and such. Yeah, so very, very nice looking diecast. Of course, up here in the roof flaps as well, if I can get them out, because they are a little bit tricky with these extra tethers in here. Another item that you don't see anymore in the Elites, of course, the roof tether pieces there. If I can get them back in, there we go. So very, very nice looking diecast. Of course, like I said before, you do have the roof antenna. If I can get it here, something you don't really want to lose. If I could stick it. There we go, right there. So there you go. See the antenna right there, sits quite nice. And yeah, so that is the review. And hopefully Clint Bowyer can actually get a win this year. I know last year a lot of people were expecting a win out of him. Unfortunately, it didn't come. But Ford seemed to be doing pretty good this year, especially with Kevin Harvick winning 3 races in a row. Unfortunately, that got cut short pretty quickly as he made a collision with, who was it that he crashed with? Kyle Larson, was it? I believe it was Kyle Larson. But yeah, so unfortunately Kevin Harvick didn't, finish that race. Didn't even have a shot at 4 in a row. But yeah, once again, Fords are doing pretty well this year. Hopefully Clint Bowyer can get a win in that legendary number 14 driven by Tony Stewart for so many years. But yeah, so I guess we'll see. Only time will tell. Chevrolets are still trying to get their act together a little bit. They're getting a little bit stronger. Hopefully this week in Martinsville, of course, Martinsville got snowed out. Until Monday. As far as we know, who knows, it could go on past Monday if they'll let it go. But yeah, I mean, it's been kind of crazy down in Virginia right now. But yeah, hopefully Chevrolets can kind of get it out, hopefully in Martinsville, where it's not really an aero package or anything like that. It's very much a technical track. They can get their things together. And Hendrick Motorsports has been pretty good at Martinsville in past years. I think they're the highest leading company at Martinsville. Of course, between Jimmy Johnson and Jeff Gordon, and Chase Elliott ran there pretty well as well. He won the truck race there last year as well, ran there quite well a couple times. Almost won race last year when he was involved in an accident. So yeah, hopefully Martinsville will be raced, and we'll see as the weekend goes. But yeah, that is a review of Clint Bowyer's 2008 championship diecast for the Nationwide Series and such. So once again, make sure to go ahead and check out and subscribe to NASCAR News and Diecast on Instagram and YouTube. And I will see y'all later. Thank you, Tyler, once again. And I will see y'all later. All right, this is NASCAR Authentic Reviews, and I am signing out. Take care, guys.